Turn me up.
Scary, scandalous, true story just went out of control, more than money can flows. It's just the types of news where it kinda captures your soul or beat you out and impact the show. They just a trickle with the material probes and eyes and spies, no matter where we go. It's now's trouble, so we gotta roll a triple double to break through the bubble. The industries are manifested and more than grease. This is past so damn wicked and carefully. I wondered if there was anybody that would care for me, and even a handful that will blaspheme me. I realized that my mind like an empty whipped tin can fully. My brain sterilized, locked in iron, a vault secured without my body, but I can still see and feel my inner soul. It's got me confused. To confession, I haven't paid my bills, but my payments ain't delayed. I struggled ever to relocate the last place that I actually lived. I dig deeper to find a better clue or find the closest news. It's got me scratching my forehead without a hunch. I wondered if there was hundreds of more people that suffered the same consequence and torments. My reflection is being tortured while wolves and snakes with fakes with black magic tricks that involve missing persons lists. I wondered why I retraced my tracks that lead me to a multiverse, a loose end and twisted past. Where would it end? In an endless darkness abyss. I'm blinded by the evolution, forsaken our trust. Separate us apart from each individual incidents to intellect, to collect. Whoever would believe these types of deeds that we're trying hard to discuss. And now I'm interrupted with a task to violate with privacies are like a villainous to possess our confidence, our preciousness as a civilian. Despite all the corridors, obvious it's unknown to a loyal and innocent. It's so inaccurate for the opposite. They just want to see me and you in an institute or water lavender too. Like they removed all the indigenous rules. They're so ambitious to a point where it just crumbles and tumbles and falls into waterfalls. Like Call of Duty wars, sometimes I feel like shooting off. I like a catapult, aiming clearly, spinning us through the intercoms. They promised millions and billions and trillions and zillions. It sounds so damn familiar. I tried to identify the visual invisible into my naked eye. Like a phenomenon, it's so phenomenal. Sometimes I need a substitute as I break through this arsenal. I pull the ripcord on my parachute, cause these antelopes, they got me sucking on my antidote. If you just focus on this concentration on this disease, eventually it will evacuate our freedom speech, intimidate our beliefs and cause allergies. These entities irritating the natural state and organic source, so we fall into devastating laws. Hesitate on the truth, and all we need is our medicinals. The threats keep crippling on like time bomb. This fight must go on, so we gotta keep pushing on, pushing through the silent storm. I take one step in my life and I have endured. I just noticed I have no insurance. I influence my style cause it's scattered all about. Who's looking out? This continuous flow keeps expanding out. A mouthful, learn a little more. Ain't a downfall. And picture this, we can't surrender or let them kick us out like this. This opportunity glows together through all the storms, weather, and see the power in the people that makes us stronger. It's when we back up against the solid wall, and time when we bond together instead of kill each other, instead of being merciless fools. It's just being prejudice and racist and battlement tools, victim of our own despise. It's time to dispose of it and start looking clear in each other's eyes, and to help wash away these dark shadow ties. What will it benefit most? Caring for each other instead of being aware of another. Be there for each other instead of being unfair to another, or reaching out to another instead of misleading one another. Looking out for each other instead of doubting one another. no matter which color for each other. It's time to understand one another and reason with each other, no matter what language to each other. This is how we're gonna fight the fight, side by side, shoulder to shoulder. Ain't money on my mind. See, these so many mysterious things that really real and happening, and have you got denied for another? See, it's our time in this world. Look how far we've come, from ancient to modern day past. See, it's you and me that are in those present that can make a change for one another. And yes, there's reason. Yeah, there's one opportunity chance. You can get up and stand, make a stand, and make freedom happen once again. Not just for one tribe or nation and language. I'm talking about a whole diversity. It's the power of the people that can make things blossom and prefabricate instead of suffocate. Put it on pause. All this mutual evolutionary system of things, and see, if you take the resources from a greater purpose, a wonderful creation, then you're taking away what benefits our living lives for generations. Open your minds for one another. And respect, with respect, with respect, with respect, with respect, with respect.